Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How are we all doing today? How's it going there, Farmer Mark, Uncle J Pop? Welcome in. And thank you very much for the follows there. Game Bolt 1 and Toy Imprecious, I believe that's pronounced. Welcome in. Yes, what is up indeed? So, we are back on BB Rivers Remastered as usual. Doing a spinach harvest. First one of the year. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, there is Mr. Shawnee. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Right, let me get this going back again, and there we go. But yeah, hope you all guys had a great weekend. Farmer Marks, thank you very much for the 100 biddies, much appreciated. So yeah, as I mentioned, we are doing a spinach harvest. That's pretty much about, I've got, I think, about 4 fields of spinach that need to be harvested. One thing I will be doing is going through and ploughing up a couple of these fields, because I really don't need 4 fields. Obviously some of them were planted by the AI, so yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, I want to get these one harvest off of them before I plough them up. So I think what I'll probably do is this field I'm on right now, I probably will leave to do a second harvest on it. And then the rest of them will probably get ploughed up, ready to be planted for next year. Nice streaming, cool, well, thank you. Yay. Yeah, so obviously, not a lot really been going on. I did get through and harvested the fields that were ready, so field 19, 18, and this one right here I got harvested over the weekend. Obviously I did do the swathing and the pickup. That took quite a while actually. I did end up going through these 2 fields because there was some spots in the field where it hadn't been sown properly, so I ended up going through and reploughing it, and it looks like I got those issues sorted out. So these are now ready to basically be planted. Obviously at the minute, if I click through, we can see, so yeah, 1, 2, not that one, 3 and 4. So these 4 right here, the ones I'm going to be focusing on, and I need to keep an eye on where I'm driving so I don't end up in the river there. Those 4 are the ones I'm going to be focusing on in this stream. Get them harvested. There we go, get that locked in. Oh yes, thanks to obviously my lovely little cheaty spinach harvester, we can get this done fairly quick and then look into grabbing a plough, get them ploughed up, ready. Now obviously one of the big things I do want to do is obviously once this field here is harvested, which will probably be next month. It isn't, oh, so it could be ready next month. It's that dark green, so once it's done, I am going to be combining all of this into one big field. What I could start doing is ploughing up the rest of this ready once these 2 have been harvested. So that's probably what I'm going to do today. But yeah, things are definitely plodding on. I'm not too worried about the grass up in 96 and down the bottom here at the minute. I can get into doing them at any point. See, the longer I leave it, the more I get off of there. So that's kind of nice. But yes, there is the SGA Discord. If you're not part of it, please make sure to join it, because obviously anybody who does have questions about the map or any of the maps that's out by Dashnet or the SGA crew, you're more than welcome to post a comment in there, and yeah, we can get you some answers hopefully. But there we go. Let me just sort out my screens a sec. I'll see it over on YouTube. There we go as well. That's looking fine for me at the minute, and everything over on Twitch is looking good. But yay, here we go. But yeah, overall, a slow and steady weekend. That's all I can say. A slow and steady weekend. I was in the editor a little bit as well, trying to relearn bits for map making. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Dead Soul, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's going to be a long process, so don't expect a map out from me anytime soon, that's for sure. I do have an idea of what I would like it as part of a map. I'm still working on it though. obviously I've got that one that I started in 22 to use as an idea. I kind of want to have that same, for anybody who remembers it, obviously back in 22, I did make some edits to like a base game size map, and obviously I had a nice mountain area which was eventually going to end up with trees and a sawmill in the area. That's the sort of idea I want to bring into a 4x size map, so that's kind of what I'm working on. But at the minute I'm just relearning how to do the landscaping, raising and lowering and smoothing and this, that and the other. It is a lot of work, that's for sure, to remember. But I'm sure if I do get stuck, I do have, let's see, one, two, three seasoned map makers out there that I could probably call on for a little bit of help. Not quite sure what's going to happen regarding productions and such for it, but yeah, we'll see. But one of the things I did do, and obviously it's not going to affect you guys right now, but I did go through and created a category for the PV mod stuff. Obviously I've got the brewery that kind of made a start on. I need to get this finished off, so add in the other products. Obviously that is in here already. Kind of a tester really, but it's kind of cool. Obviously all I have to do then is click on there and everything's right there, ready to rock and roll. Also we've got Green Thumb Farmers in here, we got mine as well in here. Actually I need to get this updated to the ones on the in-game mod hub. Hey T Miller, how you doing buddy? But yeah, if you guys, by the way, if you're not following Farmer Marks, T Miller, or Uncle J Pop, that's the other one, isn't it? Make sure to click on those links, give them a follow, because they're great content creators and definitely deserve a follow, and check them out when they do go live. Obviously, one of the big things, now that Mr. T Miller's here, I can mention this. Obviously, if anybody missed it over the weekend, Mr. T Miller did put out his new factory. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my lock nuts on my wheel. They were a little bit loose there. Oh yeah, how you doing, T Miller, by the way? So if you haven't seen this yet, I haven't actually got it placed down yet myself. So if we come into the production stuff, so factories, and we'll scroll through, we'll see if we can spot it, because it's a beast of a factory is all I can say. It's not that one. I was trying to find it the other day. There it is. So this is obviously T Miller's latest production. Obviously it is the Tractor Supply Company, and obviously this is actually going to output various vehicles that Mr. T Miller is working on. Obviously currently it has a John Deere 9RX, I believe it is, which can be sold every couple of months. So yeah, may have to put this down somewhere. I'm not quite sure where yet, because it's quite a beast. Ooh, I really don't know. Oh, so the 8RX, okay. Wasn't sure if it was the 8 or the 9. I'm terrible when it comes to tractors. I just had an idea. See, we've got this lovely little bit of land right here. Okay, I don't quite own it, but that might look pretty good there. It's got a good bit of land around it. Ugh. Should we shove it down and have a little look in there, hey? Why the heck not? I've got the money for it, so... let's see, where are we? We're up here. So 101 is where I'm going to go with. I'm going to buy that. The footprint is a little big. Okay, well... Yes, that's the other thing as well. It needs a bit of adjustment, but oh well. Let's see. Hopefully this... Well, it's quite a big old area, so let's lock that in. I'm going to bring... I'm probably going to lose a little bit of that road, in all honesty, but we're going to... Yeah, we'll have the spawning at the back there. We'll plonk you just about there. Oh yeah, I thought as much, but that's fine. Oh, jeez, that is huge. Mr. Miller, that is terrible. But that's fine, I could do a little bit of landscaping, that's not a problem. Yeah, if you are going to do an update, I would make this a lot smaller there, Mr. T. Miller. That is humongous, holy cripes. Hey there, Mama Do. How you doing, my dear? Right, I need to find the right texture. I think this is a rock one. Like, is it mountain rock or is that concrete he's put there? It might be concrete actually. Look at that. Let's go with that one. Nope. That one. Yeah, there we go. I'll bring that up a little fraction. I'll probably smooth off the top of that, actually. Actually, it's not looking too... Oh, that's a little bit naff. Yes. Oh, no, I hope I didn't ruin any of my fields there. The only problem in doing landscaping on a riverbed or a riverside, it's not the greatest. There we go. And let's smooth that edge off a bit. Now, obviously, some of you guys may not be able to do this because obviously I'm using the paint and landscape anywhere mod, so you may need to, if you are going to put it near a river, you may want to look into getting that mod off the in-game mod hub. Let me just smooth that off a bit. There we go. Make it a little bit more natural. There we are. See, what I could possibly do is add a nice fence going wrong round here. Good. You're doing good. Glad to hear it there, Mamadou. Let's just bring that up a bit more to there. Oh, actually, let's make that a bit bigger. And we can lock that in there. That'll do. That will do. I like it. Okay, it's not the greatest, but it will do for the minute. But yes, if you are going to place it down, make sure you've got plenty of area until Mr. T Miller fixes that. There we go. I didn't realise just how big it was, actually. There we go. That's not bad. That'll do. That will do for the minute, anyway. Actually, I do need to sort out this road here. So this should be a gravel of some kind. I think it's the pinky. That one is, yeah. Actually, let's bring it about there. And Farming Trucker, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. And how you doing? If you guys don't follow Farming Trucker as well, make sure to click on his link there. Give him a follow. Obviously, one thing is he's probably going to be AFK for a little while, due to him moving at the minute. So hopefully it won't be too long at getting sorted out. But yes, here we go. But yeah, I would seriously look at bringing that placement area down a bit there, Mr. T Miller. I honestly didn't realise it was that huge, but it's kind of cool. There we go. Let me just fix the grass and we'll have a little look at what this thing needs. And who knows, maybe during the stream we'll get some products into there. I'm pretty sure I've got a fair bit already in Barrel Logistics. The only thing I do know that I probably don't have is window frames yet. I kind of deactivate it if I don't need it. But I can always activate that just in just a minute. If it isn't already, sorry. I'm trying to focus. Try to keep a straight line is not easy. And talking at the same time. My multitasking is not so good today. I also have a bit of a headache. It's Monday again. You can tell it's Monday because I've got a headache again. Oh yeah, there we go. That'll do. I can always tart it up a little bit more later. Excuse me. You're working on it now? Okay. Oh, dang it. Right then, so let's have a little look. So, obviously, like we said, this is going to be producing various vehicles. Obviously, I know Team Miller's going to be adding in more along the way, but obviously right now, obviously it is doing the John Deere 8RX tractor. And this will actually spawn out where you can actually then sell it. Now, this will work on any SGA map that has mining products. So you're going to need things like coal, salt, stuff like that to get going, but you will need things like pallets, metal, glass windows. I'm just looking at the image, it doesn't look quite right, but yeah, that's the icon for it. Yeah, the next one obviously he said is going to be adding in the case 715 quad track, which is going to be, I think it's a little bit bigger than this tractor, so you may have to do a bit of resizing, I don't know, to get the right size. We'll see how that goes. Need a rubber factory for the tracks. We have, well, yeah, rubber. Obviously, I suppose you could take something like, say, crude oil, for example. If we had that, and make it into rubber as well as plastic. I don't know. What's a rubber made out of? I don't know. But I think that's kind of what the plastic's really for. And by the way, how you doing there, Rum BBQ? Welcome in, buddy, as well. So yeah, so first of all, obviously you're going to need to produce plastic. Now, obviously, plastic, you will need salt and coal. Now, just so you guys are aware, um, yeah, if you don't have coal or if you don't have salt, you won't be able to make this. So yeah, if you're gonna play it on a PV or SGA map. So PV Rivers, PV Uncharted. I keep saying on PV Uncharted. It's Uncharted Valley. Both should work fine. Now, if you do have a mod of, I know there's on in-game mod hub that does coal. I don't know if it's got salt in there, but you could give them a try on a separate map and see. But yeah, who the heck knows? Hi, white woman. Okay. But yeah, obviously, from there, obviously, coal, salt makes your plastic. Your plastic then goes into your making your tractor. Now, obviously, these tractors, if I remember rightly, it's every 2 months to produce a full-size pallet for spawning. So it is a good money maker because obviously, if we can actually go over here and we'll find the tractor. Hopefully, he's got an icon that's easy to spot. I'm guessing it'd be under the J's for John Deere. J. Actually, it might not even be shown in here because I don't have any produced yet. That's one thing I didn't look at when I had the test version. Actually, there's so many products now on this map, it's crazy, it really is. What is the HUD image? I don't know! I'm not seeing it. JD8RX. Is that what it's called, is it? LJJK, JK, JJ. It might not be in here because I haven't actually produced any yet, so let's have a look in the finances. JJJJJ, because it should be in here somewhere. Right there, there it is, the John Deere 8RX. Now the nice thing is, you will get a maximum price pretty much throughout the year. Now one thing to bear in mind is it may dip, like this is showing, for the simple fact when you sell a pallet, with the game it automatically drops in price, but should recover pretty quickly. But the whole year around you should get a pretty decent price. I think it's set up to around about, was it 4 to 500,000 per John Deere, maybe even more. So, but yeah, obviously for selling these, obviously the farm tractor factory will be taking it itself. I'm not sure why it's showing. Maybe you got it in this input trigger. You may want to remove that. 497,000. There you go. Yeah, if you got this in the input, you may want to remove it because you'll be selling it straight to the factory. But yeah, it should be basically the farmer's market, Home Depot, and the warehouse should accept it on this map. Yes, either or set it to not show in the XML in the selling station. That's probably what it is. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad price at all. But yeah, there we go. So, I don't know what I've actually got in storage, to be honest. I might have some. I might just activate it, just get that plastic going. Now, one thing is, if you do have any of Team Miller's other productions, so whether it's a board game or anything else that produces plastics or the model factory, you can share the plastic between each factory. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to just activate this, see what kicks in on the hour. I'm pretty sure I do have some coal and some salt in storage already. So that will bring that across. And then once that's started to be produced, I will then get the rest over for the actual tractor. I wonder if I can do this now. Actually, oops. Let's do that. But there you go. So let me just jump. Oh no, I don't want to do that yet. I want to visit it. So if you haven't seen it up close, that image looks now if I don't, it might just be me streaming, but that looks very fuzzy. It is what it is. But anyway, yeah, you got your player trigger at the front here, so you can come into the menu yourself. Obviously, to drop your products off, you have to come around this little building at the front. You drop it down in there. And then to pick them back up, it's around the other side of the building. And obviously, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer did help him out with this, so hopefully he made sure to thank him for that. Maybe one day you'll have an interior. Wouldn't that be nice where you can actually go in? But yeah, right in the back here is your spawn area, and obviously you will be able to get look at the size of that. I'd say about 5, maybe 6 tractors spawning out. But yeah, it's huge. That is a big old spawn area. That's for definite. uh, you can make one in the factory and sell it. Buy a working one in the store. Yeah, I suppose you could do. You could sell it back in. Yeah, go buy one. But yes, if you're not sure which one we're on about, so it's obviously going to be under the large tractors. Come on. And it's this guy right here. This is the first one that Mr. T. Miller has added. Obviously, he did go in and actually pulled this from the game. He's done a lot of work and basically made it into a pallet that can be spawned out. He's done a pretty good job of it. So, yes, well done, buddy. Well done. But yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to leave that run for the minute. And yeah, there will be one spawn area for each tractor. Yeah. Okay, so have interest. How many tractors are you intending adding to it? Obviously, I know you. Oh, heck, I didn't mean to do that. I need to jump in there. I know you're currently going to be doing the quad track next. Oh, stop it. Keep hitting the wrong button. I want that one. About 7? Not too many, okay. Maybe one of each brand or something then, is it? I guess. Depending on work and stuff, yeah. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, definitely an interesting, it's something never before really seen in Farming Simulator. That's for definite. Now, one of the things I do need to figure out is where I need to take this lot. Can I click on that? Yes. How are we doing on spinach? That is pretty full. I keep doing that. I need to go to the menu. That one. There. I don't think Campbell's takes spinach. I might be wrong. No. The only other one is the preserve, I believe, which should be. No, that's the tobacco plantation. That's coffee. Come the wrong way. There. That one. Manage. How are we doing spinach? That's full as well. Dang it! Got too much spinach. I might be just selling some of this because I know I've got a fair bit already in storage as well. Yeah, darn it, why not? Where can we sell spinach? Now, normally I don't sell direct off the field, but yeah, I've still got over 1,000,000 litres in storage, and it's bonkers. Spinach is down the bottom here, innit? RS. I might just actually plough all the fields up, in all honesty. Spinach, there we go. So this is going to Volcano Island. I really don't want to use the train station. So value at the Canyon Crossing Farmers Market. Okay, I'm gonna lose a little bit, but I got plenty. Okay, so Farmers Market is just up the road, so that's kind of nice. Yes. Oh, now you give it a smaller footprint. Oh, dang it. But yeah, there you go, guys. If you haven't placed it down, I would definitely recommend going over to Team Miller's Trello. Obviously, you're more than welcome to post the link in chat as well, Team Miller, you know. You are a moderator after all. Yeah, but obviously get the update, get the smaller footprint version. uh, there we go. And yeah, start making tractors. I was kind of expecting. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I was kind of thinking you were going to use like the wagon builder and do it that way. But yes, there we go, there we go, there we go. Can I suggest one more thing to add to it? Is for seating. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Obviously, fabric or something for the seats. There we go. Can you add an extra product there, T Miller? Fabric for the seats and the interior. That's an idea. Good thought, Mr. Shawnee. Because obviously we don't have leather, but yeah, we could do the. It's on your list, okay? Well, that's something at least. So yeah. See? There we go. Mr. Shawnee is pretty good. Hey, David Brewer, by the way, over on YouTube. I do apologize. I missed you there. Coming in, you little sneaker. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Here we go. Let's see. When we get to see you on the webcam, are you just asking? Yeah, probably never, to be honest. No. I really don't know. I do have one somewhere. I'd have to go through and reconnect it and everything. Look at the mod description file. But have... Let me just check something. Oh, good. But did you actually say it live in your stream? That's the thing. Oh, bless you. Bless you, Mr. T. Miller. But yeah, he did give Green Thumb some credit for it, so that's good. Good boy. Yeah, okay. Good, good. Just checking. Just checking, that's all. Well, yeah. Oh, I totally missed how much I was going, how much I sold for, but oh well. It is what it is. Now, what's kind of... Oh, so that has gone off sidetrack. Hey, Coffee Man, by the way. Why are you in two places? You're on YouTube and on Twitch. Are you trying to get me confused? Is that what it is? But yeah, if you guys are not following Coffee Man 101 as well, make sure if you're going to give him a follow. Catch him when he goes live. Not sure what he'll be playing, whether it's going to be FS 19 or 22 or even 25 or something else. But actually, you could technically take the workings of the wagon builder and make that into a production as well to do something. Hey, Farmer Marks. See, I know people. Actually, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Get these 4 fields harvested, and then I'm just going to plow them up because I have got. I didn't realise just how much I had spinach-wise. I really don't need them. Maybe it was just a crop that I think I'll just throw it in type of thing. But yes, we'll see. I don't know. Because the worst thing is you get a double crop with spinach, which is nice. I will say that. But when your productions aren't producing that quickly, it's like, okay. There we go, bunker is lowered, and let's boogie. Lock that in, and I'm going to change camera because I want to look inside. But yes, there we go. But yeah, unfortunately, no fishing or plinko over on YouTube yet. I don't believe they're even compatible with multi-streaming, unfortunately, only on Twitch. And look at that, Mr. Farmer Marks almost hit the star there. Well done, buddy. There we go. Actually, that filled that little gap in quite nicely. I was kind of just considering putting some trees there. So yeah, that's good. Go, come on, come on, go. But as you can hear, hopefully in the stream, I do have my sounds back again in game. For some weird reason, all weekend I'd load up the game, within a minute, gone. Today, at least for the minute anyway, it is back, so I'm happy. And I'm going to get on some of that action as well. There we go. But I do have to be careful, because otherwise I might. Yes. I downloaded a few sounds, shall we say, onto my stream deck. I've got that one. Let's see. I've got a nice thundercloud going there. A nice little cow. A crashy. Something I'm not quite sure about. But yeah, a few there to at least start off with, in case if I do have any accidents, shall we say, along the way. Today is your first day back at work. Well, good luck there, Mr. T. Miller. Don't overdo it, okay? So we don't want you... yeah, we don't want you hurt again or anything like that, or laying up. Because we like you being busy. But yes. Don't break it, I never break it. You're the one trying to break it by doing !fish and break over on and all that Plinko on YouTube. Come over to Twitch, do it there. You might get something. But yes. Oh look, I'm like miles away. I really am. That's terrible. I think I was right next to Shoddy in there, I think. Dang. There we go. Lock in. Oh. Now, oh heck, I missed a bit there. So one of the other things I have been working on is seeing if I can get a self-propelled root crop harvester working. Now, I'm kinda almost there. Yes. Thank you, Coffee Man, for the pipes falling, and Mamadou for the 100 biddies. Much appreciated. Go for it. There we go. Now, yeah. Obviously, I'm trying to get one where it does sugar beets, red beets, potatoes, carrots, parsnips, all of that in one, but a self-propelled version. Now, I'm kind of getting there with this thing. So, in game, we have this vehicle, base game, which will do red beets and sugar beets, base game wise. Now, obviously, I've been able to go in and add parsnips and get it to work with the hired helper. That's the big thing, is having it able to work with the hired helper is where I'm having an issue. For some weird reason, as soon as I add either potatoes or carrots into the field type, or the it's either the capacity or the harvest head, it messes up the whole thing. It comes up saying that the crop is not ready to harvest yet, can't work, stuff like that. It's like, yeah. The thing is, obviously, I've been using my self-propelled potato harvester without an issue. Same with the other root crop harvester that I've done. Now I've had an issue with the AI helper, but as soon as I added those other two into that one, it has an issue. Now, actually, what I'll do, so I don't run into the water. So what I've actually done with it so far, and I'm still going to keep working on it, is obviously it does have capacity options. I've increased some speeds with this. I'm still playing around with it. So far I've been able to go in and add some lovely colours to it. So we've got that colour, we have obviously the rims. Obviously, you know me guys, when I'm showing things off, I like going for pink and purple and all that. So that's the two colours. I want to see if I can get maybe the inner cab changing as well, or maybe the seat. But we'll see. It does have a work width changer, so you could have the default, which is literally as it is. But there's a 10 meter, 20, 30, 40, and 50 meter. And obviously I have tested these each individually with a hard helper, and they do work with the and recognize the working widths. Capacity wise, we do have obviously the default one, whichever is in game, so it's 18,500. But then obviously I've gone in and added a few of my own, so we've got 250,000, 500,000, and 1,000,000 litre capacities. Obviously, because of obviously it does have base game the tracks and the wheel configuration options, I could not have these both linked together yet. I'm still working on the way, see if I can get these together. But obviously, if you're going to be with any of my stuff, if you do have the capacity, also make sure to change the discharge. Now, one of the things I added in as well for the minute is a cuts version. I may do a separate harvester for it, because it does actually work. The problem is, whether you have red beets in there, or parsnips, or sugar beets, it's still going to discharge sugar beet cuts. And I don't want it. I just want it to be from sugar beets to sugar beet cuts. So I need to play around with this. Maybe make up a second harvester for it, or just have a trailer to unload into that will then convert to cuts and do it that way. That's probably going to be an easier option actually. If I was going to do it that way, under Ogre Wagons we do have. I'm thinking maybe something like this guy here. We had this in, or I think I did an edit this in 19, or not 19, 22 I should say. And I'm thinking maybe doing something again with this, where it unloads sugar beet cuts. So you put basically your sugar beets in here, it turns them to cuts as it's coming out. So we'll see. There's that one was an option, and I don't think they've got the other one now, have they? Oh, there's that one. Probably that one actually I might use, because I do like this here. I do, because obviously it's coming out of here. So use your imagination. Maybe in here it's got a chopper and it's going onto the conveyor belt. That would work. Yeah. need like a visual for it, but yeah. But it is something I'm still going to try and keep working on, because obviously I know Mamadou, she loves her self-propelled harvesters that are a little bit over the top, shall we say. And obviously if it works for me, then it should, in theory, work for you guys as well. Actually, I was going to check something. Can I ask a favour when you get a chance? Can you explain the UAL box? So, oh yeah, that was another thing as well. Let me stop this here a sec. So, one of the things is, because of the size of the tractor pallet that comes out of obviously T-Miller's new factory, you will need to do some edits to the UAL box. Now, depending what you have, yeah, it can be a bit tricky. Now, with this, for example, what you would need to do is come into the store and reconfigure the size of this box. So, what T-Miller was recommending is to expand it out on either side and probably take it up. Now, what you could technically do is have two individual boxes. So, if we actually come into the offload section here, there is an option to change the amount of boxes right here. So, loading area. So, if we select that to 2, obviously I'm going to save this for the minute, but I really don't want to. Obviously, that then gives you 2 separate boxes. You could do 3, 4, 5, whatever. But because of the size of the pallet, you may need to do 2 individual boxes and then extend it out a little bit just to get it to spawn correctly onto the trailer. I don't know, maybe something like that should be fine. But yeah, obviously you're going to need to have it overhanging quite a bit either side. So yes, bear that in mind as well. But saying that, I would have thought, yeah, obviously I've done this side here. It is a lot wider. Now, one thing you may need to do is play around with this side here, so it's not so far up. It could potentially spawn halfway over your truck, so bear that in mind. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that there. I'm actually going to go onto my test map, and I can show it a little bit better there, because it's already placed down. There we go. So let me close this down, and I can actually do a quick test. I want to do a test for Mamadou. Because obviously she's had an issue with my potato harvester. So, hey there, Mr. Cop TV, how you doing, buddy? There you go. If you guys are not following Mr. Cop TV, make sure to click on his link there. Give him a follow. Obviously, he does stream. Obviously, he was doing 25 the other day. Oh, this is going to be a good catch, I think. Oh, look at a tiger shark. Nice. Did I click yes to exit? Yeah, no, I didn't. That helps, doesn't it? Oh, dang. But yes, you're back. Welcome back over on Mr. YouTube. Righty. Actually, I'm going to do that quick update. So let me go to desktop. And where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I should have pinned that. Right. I'm not seeing it up there now. Dang it. Oh, thank you. Thanks, buddy. So yeah, here you go. When you click on that link for obviously the updated version of the Farm Tractors factory, obviously it's going to have a smaller footprint. Just click on the link, click on the download, close that down. Obviously that will then download to your download folder. From there you then just move it into your mod folder. It's very, very simple and easy to do. Now what's kind of weird is Mr. Green Thumb Farmer was having some technical issues yesterday with his internet. It's kind of weird because we were chatting in Discord afterwards, and he was actually showing his download and upload speeds, and to be honest, he's getting better than what I get, and yet he was having issues. It didn't make sense. Righty, so... Ooh, what is that? Oh yes, you're not allowed to see that yet. Oops. Yeah, just keep an eye out over the next couple of days. Giants will be putting out a little something for you guys. I'm not allowed to show you that. But yeah, look, I got my own little multi-map I'm playing around with. I downloaded one off of the in-game mod hub prefab stuff. And I'm just playing around, getting to learn things again over there in the editor for the map making. Don't expect any maps out anytime soon, that's for darn sure. Maybe next year, I don't know. It might take me that long just to remember everything and get things how I want them. But right. Sorry, it's going to be white for the minute. Here, look at this. We're on YouTube as well, just so you are aware. There we go. I didn't want it to be so bright for you guys, basically. But there we go. Right, and let's go on to my... Oh. That's crazy. I downloaded a mod off of the in-game mod hub, and I made an edit to it. It's that truck in the hook lift trailer thing. I made an edit to it over on Friday, I think it was, and it was actually shown and needed to be updated. It's not now, but anyway, let's come into here. 204 mods. I removed a few. Yes, I removed a few. Why do I need to slow down? I want to go faster, faster, faster. Let me get back onto the game screen a sec, and you can see what's going on with fishing and all that. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if Impact's actually out there or anything. But obviously, on I think it was Friday, he mentioned what am I using for doing shoutouts and stuff, and obviously I told him which one to do. Now, one of the things I didn't even notice, to be honest. Let me open this up. So this is for my Stream Deck XL. Now, when I added it in the shoutout button, obviously what this will do, this particular one, this is from Bar Raid. It's a Twitch tool, basically. It's what it's called. obviously once you add it into the button, obviously you don't really need to do anything, but one thing I can do is, I didn't even notice this before, you can actually change it from active chatters. So with this option, this will bring up anybody who's physically chatted in the stream, but it also has all viewers, so people who are lurking out there. I could technically give them a shout out if I wanted to. Now there is an option underneath here as well that allows you to basically show their Twitch image if they have one uploaded, the picture, or not. Now obviously with it being active like this, it doesn't actually show. Let me change that for a second. Let me click into here. Oh, I need to do it here. Obviously it won't show images, it will just show people's names. But it's also very quick. Now if I deactivate that, it will actually load the image as well. So if I click back onto that button, the same button again, it'll take a little bit longer, but it'll actually show everybody's image like that. Makes life a little bit easier when you're streaming, but it does take a little while to upload because obviously it's got a lot of people to go through. So yeah, so currently, there you go. There's everybody currently in chat. So for those who stream, we have obviously Farming Trucker there. We have Mr. Coffee Man. We have Mr. T Miller there. We have Mr. Cope TV. We have Mamadou. We have Farmer Marks. I could even do one for myself if I want to. And obviously Mr. Uncle J Pop. So yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, obviously there is that option as well to change it down here so it doesn't show those images. And it does load up a lot faster. So if I click on there, straight away it's bringing up the names. But obviously you have to sort of squint and look at the names. So I tend to have it set with the image. So yeah. But yeah, this is kind of cool. This one's actually called, let me click on there, I can even tell you. So it's Twitch Tools by Bar Raider, which is off of the Stream Decks library, marketplace up here. So yeah, the Elgato there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. And I could be really nosy and see who's out there just by doing that. But yeah, I'm not going to show it because, yeah, you don't want to see that, do you? Just out of interest. uh, Gameplay. There we go. That's what we want. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I can see who's out there now without even opening it up on the screen on the game. Right. Anywho. Oh yeah, I can show the. Oh, come. Yeah. So this is obviously the Sam Adams that I've been working on, and obviously big thanks to obviously Mr. Green Thumb again for his help with a few things in there. Much appreciated. So that's potentially the size of the new brewery. I was kind of actually debating on changing it a bit, but maybe adding in a building or something onto the back of this, retexture it so it matches the maybe the same brickwork, just to give it a slightly bigger footprint, maybe make a courtyard or something here. I don't know. But anyway, so here is the tractor supplies. Now, this is going to be the big thing. Actually, this is something I need to sort out for Mr. T. Miller, his own category, I think, at some point. So, this is the previous version. So, quite a big footprint. That's the one I just put down, which I'm kind of annoyed at. Now, if I scroll through, here we go. So, obviously we've got the updated version. And, oh yes, that is a lot smaller. But the only thing I would say is, Mr. D. Miller, your notes are a little bit off from the looks of that. Let me just lock that in and make sure again. Yes. Yeah, I would say your notes are a little bit off. Oh well, it is what it is. It's better than it was anyway. Let's get rid of that one. But that is a lot better, I will say that. Now, out of interest, did you make the sign light up as well, T Miller, or not? Obviously, that could be something easily added. But here we go. One nice thing is, it's warning and error free now. The last time I loaded up, I had tons and tons of errors. Not yet? Okay. Something in the future, maybe. So, there we go. So there is actually one of the pallets right there. Now, one thing to remember, you cannot pick this up with the forks. It will have to be with an all-load trailer. Maybe in the future. We shall see. Yeah, obviously this sign here, the tractor supply one there, that will glow in the dark. But just that of interest, I may need to... Well, to be honest, I didn't even edit the trailer there, and it's already loaded on. But yeah, those need to be sorted out as well. But yeah. But actually, to be honest, that is interesting, because that loaded up straight away from me. Let me unload that. If I can get you to unload. Control R, Control I. Come on, unload. There we go. Let me grab another one, and I'm gonna just check something, because I'm pretty sure that should just be one. Yeah, it's just one loading area right there. So technically, you don't actually need the two. But let's see. So I'm gonna do this from a fresh one. So if we come into here, we come into here. We're gonna change that just to the one for the minute. We're gonna do a little test, guys. Save the vehicle settings like that. Close that. So it's going to be one big box. Oh, there we go. Now, see, one of the things I will do is I'm going to make sure... Actually, I'm going to set it how I usually have it. Because obviously the containers... Because obviously this is using the same container XMLs and stuff as the ones that are coming out of Barrow Logistics. So if I set this back to how I usually have it... We'll see. That should be fine. Actually, what I should have done is a little edit first. Right, let's do this one more time. We're going to bring this back in. Bring that one in to there. And we'll bring that down a fraction. Because that's roughly how I usually have mine. So that should be fine. I'm going to buy that as it is. And while we're at it, we'll grab a truck just to... I don't know. Pick a truck, any truck. We'll go with this thing. I haven't used this yet at all. This comes with the Plains and Prairies pack. That'll do. And as we're going with a pink, we'll go with pink just for Mamadou. And the rest of the ladies out there. Billy is showing her. Hey, I was just resetting my loading area for the trailer. Obviously, one of the things is yesterday, T Miller mentioned that obviously to get it to load two onto this trailer, you need two loading zones set up. But obviously, I didn't do an edit to that other trailer a minute ago. And obviously, that is only set up exactly how I've got this one set up. Now, if I teleport over there, there we go. So this, basically, you've just seen me set this trailer up. It has one loading zone on here. Now, technically, I might spawn another one in just a minute, but if this loads one, it should technically then spawn or load a second. So let's bring that to there. Okay, that's interesting. See, now it's saying it's too big. That's weird. Let me see something. Okay. Yeah, see that trailer there, which is one I always have set up, is only got one zone. It doesn't have two, and yeah, a minute ago. Maybe I set it a little bit low, I don't know. But yeah, that picked that up a minute ago, fine. That is interesting. Let's go back a sec. Just... Yeah, ooh, that's interesting. That actually looks smaller. Oh, that's crazy. here we go. Okay, I'm not the greatest at reversing, but control. Alright, but there we go. One load zone. If it is set up maybe a little bit wider than the trailer, you should be able to get it to load on fine. There we go. But yeah, technically you don't need to, in other words. But yeah, I was kind of thinking actually there, Team there, sorry, just to get sidetracked. What I was thinking, if you're able to do it, is obviously if you can get rid of that box in the middle, that'd be a good start. But then have straps on the actual pallet going up and over, maybe in a couple of places, and then all you need then is a pallet collision for the straps and set it up that way. It's an option. Now, I'm going to come into here, I'm going to spawn a second one just to see if I can get a second one on there. And J. L. JK. L. Come back a bit, went a bit too far. Here we go, maximum. Wow, big boy. Camera collisions are lovely. Don't you just love them? But yeah, actually, in all honesty, that isn't too bad. But yeah, you just got to play around and get it set up correctly. Let's see, control. Oh, there you go. I've got 2 on there now. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 1, 2, duh. So yes, you can technically get 2 on there. 60,000 litres, is that all? Oh no, 6. Yeah, 60,000. Did you lower the capacity or the pallets? I thought they were like 100,000 litres. Oh, 30,000. Really? Okay. I suppose it makes sense, really. If you spawn them out every couple of months. Yes. Okay. But yeah, make sure you set up your box. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to do definitely 1 box. Maybe have it a little wider than the trailer. Maybe that's where I went wrong just a minute ago. Maybe have it maybe a little bit wider. Maybe just set it up a little bit higher, and you should be fine. Actually, if we go back in, get another one. The worst thing is now that I've messed around with, it's terrible. Let's see. If we bring that out a bit to there, bring that up a bit. It could be the height as well that's messing things up. Actually, no, I need to do. I keep forgetting this. Also making a little edit first. Let's make that a little bit higher first of all. Just gonna lease that. Obviously, that is going to have the blue frame. Let's go with the yellow frame next. And this is going to be higher and a little fraction wider than the trailer. Oh, oops, the right button. By you. And one nice thing is, you didn't see this, by the way, peeps. You did not see this. Yeah, it is. There. 1 and 2. Yeah, you guys didn't see that, did you? No. Yes, I know a few little tricks along the way. Right, so this can be disconnected. Yeah, I just want to do a quick check on something as well while we're here. So the first one, so this blue one was that set a little bit higher, but it is the width of the trailer itself. We'll see if it's the height thing that's the problem. because that may just need, if it is just a height thing, it's like, why the heck not? Actually, what we'll do is come into here, we can do 1, we'll do 2. Oh, hello. The pallet collision also needs sorted out, for definite. Mr. T. Miller, actually, with the pallet collision, if you look at how a bread, or I should say the flour, I think it is, the flour and sugar pallets, look at how they're set up, because each box that's on a pallet has its own individual collision. You could technically set a box collision up in different sections going along the front here and along the top, so those actually come in properly. Okay, so that's too big. Okay, so it must be the width thing as well then. So height is no good. So disconnect you to see if it's width and height. So I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of curious how I had it set up previously then on that trailer. Here we go. Because that other trailer has definitely only got one loading zone on it. There we go. Stop that there. There we go. So that's it. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Got one on there. Yeah. So what I would probably do is, when you're editing your trailer, if you are using this one, make it that little bit wider, and probably actually extend this back out just a fraction as well. So it's just overlapping the whole trailer, and also make it a little bit higher, and that should work fine. Let me just grab that as it is. No. Let's change something so we know that this has been edited as well. We'll take that back a fraction. We'll buy it as it is. And let's bring that over here as well. It's going to be you. Yeah, some people don't do things right, do they? There we go. That's fine. Oh, stop it. Wrong button. Right, I'm determined to get it two loading onto one trailer there. Again. Let's see, let's see, let's see. But yeah, also, because obviously they're going to be coming out, what, every couple of months, you could also invest in a smaller trailer, or even a truck with a flatbed or something, and do it that way. Right, so there's one. Now this should, in theory, load this one as well, because it's a little bit area. Interesting. Okay, so maybe 2 boxes works then. I don't know why the other one, that first trailer, worked. That's weird. But yes. That doesn't make sense. First trailer wasn't edited, it was basically like this. And it loaded. Let me change that to 2. Maybe because I saved it on the other one. We'll leave that as is, we'll take that one. Actually. Select. Buy that. That's really weird. Yeah. Farmer Mark's flatbed truck works great for that one. Yeah. Out of interest, T Miller or anybody else who does have this up, or actually, because yeah, have you tried the AR pack that Reliant Robin Crew did? Because obviously that has a flatbed as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be big enough, but that's another option. thinkings about it. I'm determined to get this to work. I am. It's weird how that first trailer worked perfectly fine with 2 pallets. Or 2 tractors on it. Obviously it's not something I've got. But I think Farmer Marks might have it. If not, Green Thumb would, probably. Let's see. Now, there's one. Let's see. Is it because I saved it as a double zone on the other? Is that what it was then? Yep, there you go. Yep, so you can get 2 on there, but you do have to have it set up with double zones on there. So, yes, if you want to use this trailer, obviously come into your auto load settings, scroll down, and under the loading area options, make sure to change it from 1 to 2. So, yeah, that works. And then obviously save. But yeah, obviously I would also recommend maybe just make it a little bit wider than the trailer itself, and you should be good to go. But yeah. Craziness. Crazy, crazy. But yes, it's no bad little thing. It really is. And yes. Now, oh yeah, quickly. So I want to check something while I'm here because I'm pretty sure I've never had an issue with my potato harvester. So let's come into here. We'll set the capacity bigger, and because this is going to be for a Mamadou, we're going to go with a metallic pink, and we'll do a nice. Oh, I got metallic purple. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm going to release that. I'm going to go do a little test just to check something. Enter vehicle. Let's go to the top of the road here. There's a little field. We'll set it to potatoes. Go. Stick that there. Come into here. Right field. Potatoes. Ready to harvest. Confirm. Not really worried about anything else. Interesting. Now, why is that not working? And more to the point, why is YouTube having issues? That is weird. And this is a base game vehicle. The only thing that's been edited is maybe... Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I also need to buy the land. That would help, wouldn't it? Duh. Right, let's try it now. H. And we'll jump out just so there's no cheating. Well, he's definitely working for me there, Mamadou, so I'm not sure why it's not for you. Maybe take it onto the land a little bit further? And then activate it? It's kind of a weird one, that. But yeah, for some weird reason, my YouTube is buffering a heck of a lot. That is weird. And yet, I'm not getting any frame rate drops or anything. And Twitch is doing fine. Or is it just me? Out of interest, if anybody has both streams up, the Twitch and the YouTube, are you getting buffering or anything on your YouTube side? But yeah, that works fine. Okay. That is seriously weird. Yes, you got a star for your star. But yeah, this is what I've been working on, this thing right here. This little dude. See, this is kind of cool. I'm liking this harvester, I am. But if I can get the potato and carrot to work as well, it would be helpful. But right now it's set up for obviously red beets, sugar beets, and parsnip harvesting. But it's weird how every time I add in either carrots or parsnips, it starts playing up. Not carrots or potatoes, I should say. It starts playing up. It's bonkers. It really, really is that thing. But anywho, something I'll try and work on. But how's this dude doing? He is turned around. He's gone up the top there now. So yeah, he is working fine for me anyway. So weird. Very, very weird. But anyway, there you go. You've seen Team of this new little factory there. And obviously, make sure when you're setting up your trailer to do double load zones. And you should be good to go from there. Now, out of interest, while I'm here, anything new come out today? Not really. Kind of like the look of that. But yeah, you guys may or may not recognize this right here. This is the one by BDB SSB. Obviously, this has several options within it. But one of the things is, it does have the wings that come out. And obviously one setting, it'll pick up your straw, your silage, all that sort of fun stuff. But there's a second trailer option that allows you to pick up your field stones. I might actually grab that, in all honesty. Install. This is probably going to break my loading, but oh well. Angry Thumb Farmer, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for that fart. There we go. Oh, back, career, and actually I can select all. But yeah, if you know who BDB SSB is, please check out his mods on the in-game mod hub there and support him. He is a great member of the community, a great modder. He actually helped me on a few projects back in the day, when I was first learning to do some modding and editing and stuff. But yeah, he's a good lad. Yeah, he was actually, I believe, kind of a honoured member of the PV crew back in the day. Wait, this is going to bug me. I'm going to refresh my YouTube, because all mine is doing is buffering. But yeah, Farmer Marks, are you still there, buddy? If you're still watching on YouTube, is it buffering for you at all? Or Mr. Coffeeman? It's weird, but yeah, all I'm getting is buffering. I'll even show you guys. Here you go, let me go to desktop for you a sec. But yeah, this is all I'm getting, is buffering, buffering, buffering. I'm not sure if it's my download or what. It is weird. Craziness. Oh, look at that! I got in the star zone! Nice! But yeah, just a reminder while this is loading up, obviously we do still have the lurk bait competition going. Exclamation mark fish in chat. Twitch chat, I should say. And anybody, the top 3 names on the leaderboard at the end of the month will then go into a wheel of torture, as I'm going to call it. And obviously it's going to be spun, 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 and whatever name it lands on will win a Steam gift card. Also, I'm trying to keep it around about the £25 one, so yeah. Go for it, get in there, do it. Who knows, maybe next month I'll do something similar, but with the Plinko. Whoever lands in the star area goes into the wheel as well, and you'd have multiples entries, maybe. We'll see. I'll have to see how that one works, actually. Oh, oh, here comes Mr. Team of the Star. Is he going to get in there? It's... Oh, went the wrong way, mate. Wrong way. But yeah, hopefully... Well, actually, did you guys all have a great weekend, by the way? I totally forgot to ask, didn't I? Or I asked, or no one replied. What you guys been playing? I know Mr. Obviously Dave was live over the weekend. Obviously playing some... Oh, my game is on 25 minutes. Planet Crafter. Kind of nice. He's actually, if you haven't watched him, go over. He's just literally started a new save game on Planet Crafter. He's aiming to do all 4 planets, or the 2 planets and the moons, whatever it is. He wants to do the whole lot, see how long it takes. He's just taking his time, chilling, taking it easy. But yeah, he already, from where I seen it last night, is like miles ahead. It's crazy. But hi, Green Thumb Farmer. But anyway, there we go. That's finished drawing in. So where were we? Yes, we are spinach harvesting, and I'm pretty sure you were full, ain't you? Yes, you are. Almost. There we go. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might go through all my harvesters again and set it up so they have the adjustable one work with, like some of the other stuff that I've been doing recently. So if you want to work standard size but the bigger capacity, you could do, or if you want it slightly wider, you can. Do like the 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 meters again. There we go. Ready. Up. Where are you? There. I need the air, so I'm leaving the door open. Ah. But yeah, any questions you're more than welcome to ask. We'll try and get them answered. There we go. Drop that there. There. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be fun. I might actually just put one load in storage just in case. But yeah, that's one of the things that really... Oh, I know where I could put some. My pig food mixer. One of the things we don't really have is a spinach storage anywhere. Well, it is what it is. Let's see, waiting to go to the doctor to go over last A1C report. Ah, okay. What's an A1C report? Don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm gonna, because no one replied, I'm going to have a little look. Check my YouTube on my phone. Just because it's a separate device. There we go. Oh, hello. There was a little bit I missed right there. Let's see. Oh, and that's another thing as well. Mr. Dajnet will also be uploading his Planet Crafter playthrough to his YouTube channel for anybody who does want to check that out. So yeah, I'm definitely watching it in suspense because obviously one of the things I mentioned is I do want to go over there and have a look myself and play it. And yeah, YouTube for on my phone is buffering as well, which is weird. For diabetes, okay. Your blood sugars, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Right then. Blood sugars. Yeah, that's weird. I might have to shut down YouTube. It's weird because obviously Green Thumb was having issues with his Twitch yesterday. I'm having issues with my YouTube. What is going on? I might have to upload from Twitch to YouTube my stream from today. I do apologise if you can hear me over on YouTube. But yes, I'm going to turn around, get lined up, and I'm going to shut down the stream over there. But for now, let me shut off that. Yes, it's not even showing any frame rate drops, but it is quite low actually, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm going to stop it there for YouTube. There we go. There we go. And I will sort that later. Kinda weird. Maybe it's the OBS update or something. Broken things. That is crazy. Right, let me get this back up. On Twitch. There we go. There's that. Oh, I don't know if anybody's into it, but Alien Earth. Has anybody seen it yet? Obviously, they released the first 2 episodes last week, last Wednesday, for us in the UK. I'm not sure about anybody else. And to be honest, I'm kind of interested to see where they go with it. So they're going to be releasing an episode each week. But definitely one I'm going to definitely be interested in watching. Let me just sort this out a sec. Edit studio. What if I just delete that whole stream a sec? Let me change that from public. I have to do something later with that. Public. Actually, have I even had a OBS update? But yeah, hopefully Mr. Tima, there everything goes well for you on your first day back. There we go. Sort all that out. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, Mr. Jers, nice hit there with the Plinko. Right in the star zone. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe next month, instead of doing Lurk Bay, I might do it on Plinko. Anybody who gets within that star area then goes into a draw at the end of the month. Oh, heck! Another one there from Mr. T. Miller, well done. Well done, well done, well done. There we go. But yeah, not lots really been happening for me over the weekend. I've just been doing a little bit playing. I really need to get into 7 days again and finish off the last hard night. I've got, I think, a day or so to get through. And then, yeah, I'm going to be cranking up the hardness and seeing if I survive. Ugh. I have done one hard night on is it insane level, which is at the top, on my previous save, and I know at that point I barely survived the night. Let's put it that way. I think I may have even got just a couple of hours in, my entire base was ruined. So I'm not sure if I want to set it that high. Might try one of the other levels to see what they're like. Maybe drop it down a level or two and see. Mamadou is lurking. Oh no! You will be missed. But yeah, also we will be jumping off in about half an hour. Things to do, unfortunately. Oh, and I don't know what it is, but my wife last week got bitten multiple times on one of our arms. We're wondering if when we were out in the New Forest, maybe she came back with something, and it took a while to kick in. But yeah, she's had a bit of a bad reaction. And yeah, one of the actual bites, obviously we're being quite itchy while we put stuff on to treat it, but one of the actual bites itself is now blistered. It's really weird. So yeah, went into the pharmacy today, they had a look at it, they've given her some medication to help with it hopefully. But yeah, she's got to be very careful. Let's put it that way, I think. But it's weird how they went for her and not me or daughter or anything. All the rest was perfectly fine. Not a single bite, that's all. Let me borrow you a second to come up to here. Because that's why. But yeah, mosquito bites or something. Not the nicest. Nicest. Go. You see, that's the AI helper. It can work. Anywho, I'll take over. Because this lot is probably going to go into storage for the minute. I'll save one load. Only 500,000. Actually, one of the things I will do, I'm going to take a little trip up here because I want to see how that grain elevator museum is getting on. Is it on its final phase? Is it done? I have no idea yet. But we can have a little look. Here we go. La 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 la. Sorry. Can't do that, it's copyrighted. Go. I mean, to be honest, there's not a lot to talk about now. It's weird. It is. It's very, very weird. Not sure what I'm going to be doing on Wednesday stream yet. Whether, well, if I can get all these spinach fields done, then I'll probably try and get into the next month. So June, July. Obviously that is probably going to be more. Oh, it doesn't look like it's finished yet. More harvesting. Must be getting very, very close. What are we missing here? Long planks are in there, so that. Oh no. We need long planks and wood beams. Okay. 5 of each. Let me take a picture of that. Print screen, print screen, print screen. There. I can get that brought over actually, to be honest. This dude can drive himself elsewhere. You can go to Bowers. We'll send it to that because that's probably going to be the closest point. I'm not even sure if it's going to be clear enough, but okay. But one thing is, I might actually have that in storage. So let's jump over here a sec. Let me open that up a second. Screenshots. It was, just so I don't get it wrong, because I'm always forgetting what that is. So 5 wood beams, 5 long planks. So, oh, wood beams. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Long planks, or planks long. I'm sure I actually put some in here the other day, but I might have used them. They've been used, okay. In that case, what do we have over in the sawmills? Now, obviously I did go through and filled up all 3 sawmills, so I should have some being produced. But the problem is, obviously, where they're set to distributing, they're probably going elsewhere. So let's manage you, and visit you, because I know some of these spawned out. So we've got planks. Got some long planks there, not many. Okay. Come into you, Sack. We're gonna set the long planks to spawning, and we need wood beams. We're gonna set that to spawn as well. But yes. And I've got a feeling, because obviously that one being empty on all products, the other 2 are probably exactly the same. Let's come down here and have a little look. Does anyone know if he Bowers with containers will work on JD's map? As long as you have the same products in the factories, then yeah, it should do. The only thing you may have an issue is with a few fill types. Best way to test it is to take it over onto the Uncharted Valley and load it up and see. What have you got? Not a lot there, okay. Okay, but plenty of wood in there, good. Okay, so just gotta wait for that lot to spawn. Now then, where did the Ultra Drive dude get to? There he is. Just gone over the bridge by Bowers. Good. But yeah, if you got the same factories, mods and stuff that are on this map here, that are in the mod pack, then yeah, it should work fine. There we go. I do have my little storage at the back here for spinach. It's nothing spectacular, and don't worry, I'm not even going to be releasing it because it's going to be going bye-bye soon. Kinda want something different. There we go. I don't know what though. I was kind of thinking maybe a smaller version of this, with a nice little fill plane that raised and lowered, but had multiple bays to it, possibly. Kind of like how Green Thumb's got his sorted out, but yeah, none of his do spinach, from what I've seen. Maybe I should go with a bigger trailer, then I can get more done in one hit. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And Mamba do is, but oh, it's Mr. Jers. He was off lurking as well, was he? Oh, how rude. But yeah, if anybody is playing Uncharted Valley, JD's map in other words, do you have Barrow Logistics on there, and is it warning an error free? Which I do know that he's got other fill products over there, fill type products, crops basically. So not sure. I think most of them should be over there. But I ain't gonna set up another storage just for Uncharted. I might have to though. But I don't know what's over there, to be honest, 'cause I don't play the map. Oh. Yes. I don't know, in all honesty. I'm going to do a cut through here. But yeah, obviously once these two sunflower fields are harvested, I will be merging them into one bigger field. Actually, that doesn't look too bad there. I'm kind of happy. See, now, all I need is maybe some decorative tractors to go around that area. That might be quite nice. Maybe some parking lines for the staff, for example. I will let you know, but I'm using the mod pack from Rivers. Yeah. Because I don't know what X-Man's edited for Uncharted Valley for that mod pack over there. I'd imagine most of the products that are on here are over there, in all honesty. But yeah, it's always recommended not to mix the two, in all honesty. Yes, Team Miller. Oh, I don't know. We will see. Because obviously, where he has like peanuts and rye and whatever else, crops over there, we don't have them over here yet, and yeah. Park up there. There we go. Start engine. Oop, I turned the engine off, whoops. Testing on Uncharted and Farm Marks is testing on Rivers. Testing what on Rivers? Did I miss something? Barrows should be working fine on Rivers because I've edited it for Rivers. What did I miss? Did I miss something? I see one saying, does anyone know if heat Bowers with containers will work on JD's map? Yeah, obviously, your factory will work on both. But I'm kind of curious what you mean by Bowers. Of course, Bowers will work on Rivers because that's the map I'm playing with. I'm confused. I am so confuzzled. I'm kind of trying to figure out what is Farmer Marks then testing on Rivers. Oh, I don't know. You're talking about your factory. So why are you asking about Bowers then? Oh yeah. Well, obviously they're going to work on both maps because they'll the. Okay. Yes, your factory does work on both maps because obviously you've tested with Uncharted. I tested on here. Yes, it does. People are so hard work. They are really are, guys. You don't have to test it. I've already tested it on here. I tested it on that as, and I actually just showed you a little while ago as well. I give up. I do. Oh, that's a point. I need this dude to follow me. Let's see. There is a way. I'm pretty sure in here. Create job. Follow me. Now, see, this is one thing I'm not quite sure about. Is do I need to set it onto me? Vehicle missing. Let's see. You. How does this work? I don't know. uh, past tense. Okay. Enter vehicle. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong friggin' button to change camera view. Stop it. I'm gonna switch that back. Uh, so, on my wheel, I've got a left LSB. So basically your left bumper, which would be on your Xbox controller. Also, I've got that on my wheel, and I've got it used to be set to change camera view. So it's basically the C key. But I changed it the other day for a hired helper. Obviously, mainly for when I'm using the basic game um, lines. And yeah, I keep forgetting. There we go. There we go. I keep forgetting. There we go. Come on, dude, follow me. We're going to go to the next field. But yeah, what I'll probably do is end up ploughing. Ooh. I'm just looking at that now, actually. What I might do is combine those two fields together to make one slightly bigger field, depending on how much room there is there. If I can line it up nicely along that back edge, I'll be fine. But I can make that field a little bit bigger and all in one. I can make this field here that we're driving past a little bit bigger, bring it down to the road line. I might actually add in a little row of trees along here before I do that. I'm not going to use any planted spruces because, yeah, they're bugged. So I might just go through and place some and then create the bigger fields that way. Yes, I think that'd be quite nice just to have a row of trees maybe down there. I'll have to have a look. Actually, ooh, we have gone past 2 o'clock in game while we're here. Let's have a little look, see how we're getting on. Has anything come over? Is any of the plastic being produced yet? Yes, it has. Ooh. Okay. Let's have a little look in here. So the other thing I am missing, I thought so, was the glass windows. Now, this is weird. So I've actually got a mod in here. Did I actually activate that? I must have done. Yes, I did. That's why. Ow. I forgot I activated it. Obviously, I've got a mod in here that shouldn't distribute to unactivated lines. Yeah, dummy me. Right, so I need to activate that. So glass factory. It's going to be the glass. There's that. Oh, it is active. So why... Oh, where's that going to then? Hmm. Do I have any empowers then? Glass. Oh, Windows, glass. Glass windows. I do have some in here. Okay. Maybe the next in-game hour, that will come over here then. Okay. Have to keep an eye on that. But I definitely have more than enough glass windows there. Okie dokie. I just realised that was another one I didn't set up for a container. Oh, wrong key. Stop it. That one. Oh well, it's getting there anyway. Obviously, yeah, I think there's a bit of a limitation on how much gets distributed each hour in the base game, which is weird. I need to tidy that section up there. That looks horrible. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe add some trees along that edge there. Maybe some parking lines, stuff like that. Make it look pretty. Might do that off screen. I got to get these spinach sorted out first and foremost. Actually, I might actually put this on the hired helper and just do a little playing around. Oh, I mentioned, well, see, the other day I was mentioning about needing to get some new ear sponge protections on my headset, and asked if it was an easy thing to do. And yeah, I actually went on YouTube, had a little look at a video, and yeah, it's very, very easy. They just literally slide on and off. It's crazy, it's just how easy it is to change those sponges. Right, let me do this. I'm going to change this to AI. And this field here and that field at the top, the next two that need to be attacked. But we're going to give Mr. Hired Helper a job on that one. And I want to see where my truck and trailer is. Or the tractor and trailer, I should say. Because he should have been right behind me. Yes, he is. Good. So if I take you over, let me unfollow that. When he's ready, I'll just go and unload him. One nice thing is, all these fields are going to get ploughed up, so all these lines will disappear finally. Say that one, two, yeah. Yeah, so what I'm kind of thinking over here, same thing again, maybe a row of trees on one side. Actually, I don't know. Do I put trees on here? Maybe. I see. So obviously we are going to make the field a little bit bigger by merging it all together. And also we're going to go into this area as well. So if I lined it up, say, with that field there, we would have a little bit of room there for trees. Out of interest, what tree would we go with? So we've got something like that, maybe? What have we got up here, thinking about it? Because if I can marry in with some of these trees here... see, we've got that there, but that's going to overhang, I think, a bit too much. What do you guys think? That tree? Think that would be quite nice just to have it going down there? Actually, those trees are the same ones I used up here, wasn't it? So, yeah. Okay. I can get an idea now what it would possibly look like if I can get down low enough. Okay. Yeah, that would work. That would definitely work, I think. We'll start putting a little row in. But look at, I've still got all this grassland area here to use, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Let's see. Now this is also automatically set to rotate on placing. Where do I want to start you? I think there. If we come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that going to be too much of a gap? No, that's going to be about right. So 10. I'm kind of just trying to follow on this same line, but count 10 gaps. So we get a nice even gap between one tree and the next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. And the nice thing is, by using the grid, I can keep them fairly straight. Obviously, I don't mind if they go off a little bit to the left or to the right. It's all good. It's more natural. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's not bad actually. I don't mind a little bit of a overhang. That's good. It's gonna be high enough to get under there with a harvester, and potentially could put another row on this side here and create like an avenue. That might work quite well actually. I'll carry on with that later on. Maybe. How's this dude doing anyway? He's on a half full. Okay, I can carry on. So that is using the old American elms. Okay. Let's see. Come out a bit. There we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roughly there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About there-ish. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you don't have to do it this way, it's just one way I like doing it, lining the trees up. You could just randomly go down if you really wanted to. See, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, around about there. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of space to extend that field down. That'll work fine actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's gonna be terrible when I get into doing my actual map. I'm gonna have things perfectly lined, perfectly spaced and stuff, I think. Ah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, I'm not gonna show it off actually. But yeah, it's kind. I'm gonna wait till final reveal is done. If and when I do get round to finishing off this map, that I've kind of started learning again. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to. If I want to add in mining materials, how do I add them in as well? Because I could set it up, just have a like the mining shaft off of the Oh, what you call it? What you call it? Silver Run map. Make a multi-edited version of that where it does different products. Hey, KW, how you doing, bud? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And also, do I want to go in and have all ore types in there as well, or do I want to limit it to ore, coal, gravel, stuff like that? I don't know. That's something I've got to figure out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, oh, now there's an idea. Rather than that, obviously, we could have the ore mine from the Silver Run map, but then set up a factory that takes wood and turns it into charcoal. There you go. Charcoal, coal, maybe? I don't know. uh, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Something to definitely worth think of. Let's see, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, what is coal actually used for apart from obviously in the steel factory? I don't understand why it's even in here at the minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously, if we had, say, coal-powered generators, then yeah, I could understand that way. But oh, look at that! Fireworks has got his little gummy bear in there again. Go, little dancing dude! Is he 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, ooh, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That one was it? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think maybe one more on this bottom corner to see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, might have to bring it in a little bit there. Yep, that'll work. That will work. Oops, also helps if I stay here. That is not too bad. I'm happy with that. The nice thing is then, obviously once this field's harvested, and that one, I can then get plough and just extend this one along this line here, right down to this edge, and then across. That will work. And looking at it, oops, didn't mean to do that. He is ready to be unloaded. Now one thing is, I always notice is, the hired helper overdoes it when he stops. So I'm going to have to jump over there and probably finish the field off myself. Because otherwise he's going to leave a little patch that's not been harvested. That was a good bit of timing actually. Cancel job, there we go. Just get lined up a bit better. That'll do. Oops. Yes, get those last little fishing bits in, because obviously we will be heading off in just a moment. I just want to get this finished off myself. H. Turn you on. Got what's it? 1, maybe 2 rows there. Might as well do it myself. An Atlantic cod, nice. Nice. Yes, lower S there, Mr. Dead Soul. Or fish. Something fishy about the way that you spell. See, now, oh, now I'm in an hour and look at the size of this. Do I do 2 fields? So one nice long one here. So it's maybe same width as this, but going up to the train tracks. And then do a second one. So bring that right down and up here, sort of thing. I don't know. Oh man. Or one big full one, eh? Oh, dang it. Nah, I'm gonna do one big field, I think. Then it's less messing around. Yes. And I obviously have said from the beginning, I'm gonna do one big field. Yes, we'll do that. We will do that. But yeah, if anybody has any recommendations as well on who to raid out to, please pop it in chat now before we get finished here. I don't know who is currently live out there, so there we go. Just row my boat live. Okay. May have to go over and see what they're up to today. I know Darius was streaming, what was it, Elder Scrolls again or something? Not my kind of game, but if you're into that sort of thing, you're more than welcome to go over there. But yeah, I'm going to just finish this one off, and then I'll probably jump over to 7 days, to be honest. Yes. But yeah, big huge thanks to all you guys for going out today, much appreciated. Yeah, get that last cast in. Come on. Let me get my little Twitch up and see what's going on. Let's mute that. Who do we have out there? Dr. XML. KTX Gaming. Row my boat. Truck and J just went live actually as well. Let's see. Should we go see our Aussie friend before she jumps off? She's been live like nearly 4.5 hours. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go see. Oh, dang it. Dang it, they must have known. So it just went offline. Oh, man. Maybe Truckin' J? He's just... well, we've got Truckin' J who's just about to go live, actually. Or his live's got a countdown timer going. Obviously, I know he likes to lurk in some of my streams. He mentioned it the other day, to be honest. So, yeah, I think we'll go over and see Truckin' J, see what he's up to today on the farm. Okay, so if everybody is done fishing, let me get over to the ending screen and say a big huge thank you for all the follows, the bits today. Much appreciated. Obviously, the sound alerts and such. Hopefully, you didn't crash and burn like I did. I don't know if that even came through, but oh well. Maybe not. I'll have to have a look into it. But anywho, let's go see what Truckin' J is up to today. Following. I'm trying to waste a little bit of time because it's like 3.5 minutes on this countdown timer. But yeah, obviously, T Miller did update, for those who missed it. T Miller did update his tractor factory, so it now has a smaller placement area, but make sure to go get that if you haven't got it down already. So yeah, it's gonna make your life a little bit easier. But anyway, guys, obviously I will be back on Wednesday, same time, same place as usual. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, whether I'll still be in the same month or if I'll jump through to the following month to get into more harvesting. But we will have to wait and see. But until then, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye bye to all, and have a great one. Bye for now.